everyone, I'm Kaitlyn Durocher with Red Carpet Report at the LA Area Emmy Awards. Good.
The red carpets is the Emmys.
Are you excited to be here?
Yeah, definitely. How could I not be?
Who wouldn't it be, right?
I'm telling you. We're up for a couple of awards, sports feature, studio show, so we're excited. We're going to see if we can bring something home for Fox Sports Prime Ticket tonight.
Very nice. And I see you have your family with you?
I do.
Okay.
I have, the really tall woman walking around with the baby is my beautiful wife, Cam, and my daughter, Amai.
She's adorable.
Thank you.
I was just like watching her, like, where'd she go?
You know what? She was made for this red carpet stuff. We might have a star in the making. She was out here smiling, slobbering everywhere. But yeah, so those are my two beautiful dates tonight.
I bet people said that about you when you were younger. We got a star in the making.
Oh, please. No. The expectations weren't very high for me. They were.
Well, hey, you proved them wrong, right?
You know what? I guess that is safe to say.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you do sports. Why sports?
I played sports my whole life coming up. It's something I've always been passionate about. So it was a natural transition for me. You know, when I went to school, I actually wanted to do radio.
Okay.
But someone convinced me to try sports broadcasting, and I went out on a story with a local sports broadcaster, and I fell in love.
Okay, that'll do it.
Yeah, fell in love. So,
what does it take to make a story, such as Fox Sports Sweat's story, like Emmy-worthy in this town?
It takes a team effort. I mean, you know, we get a lot of the praise because we're in front of the camera and we tell the story, but I mean, it's a total team effort. You know, the story is nothing without production, and there is no story without the subject. And in my case, the story is really all about the subject. I have very little to do with it. It's a really good story, an emotional story. A young guy, Jack Gallagher, lost his mother. And the last gift she gave him was a pair of Chris Paul sneakers. And he ended up putting together a video tribute to his mom. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, to Chris Paul involving his mom. It was really emotional. Okay. Chris ended up seeing this video tribute and brought him out to a game, and it was an awesome experience.
That's amazing. What kind of subjects have touched you the most as a reporter?
Sports is a little different, but I've seen kids, and what touches me is because I can relate to it. Kids that come up in tough circumstances with not a lot of resources at their disposal, and they fight through it, and they overcome the obstacles, and they overcome the adversity to make something out of themselves. And that's the story of a lot of athletes, to be honest. But just having the opportunity to cover some of those people and watch that process of them becoming a young high school kid, you know, who barely has anything to eat, to becoming a professional athlete that can touch so many in, you know, so many ways.
And I think those type of stories are so important to actually tell to the public. They bring the backbone to what's happening in sports and what's going on. So when you find those stories, how do you go about telling them to the public?
You know, you have to. I don't do a lot of storytelling. I let the subject tell the story. You know, I don't think you ever want to over-inject yourself as the talent. The story is about the subject. So my theory is as much sound, as many interview segments as you can get from your subject, the better the story. Because people don't want to watch it to hear me talk. They want to hear whoever that subject story is. So
you're there to guide it along, right?
I'm just here to guide it along. Put a little voice here and you know, help them tell their story. Because sometimes, you know, television can be nerve-wracking. So I'm just there to, you know, keep them calm and help direct them in telling their story.
Okay, very good. Well, thank you so much for talking to me. It's great talking to you.
No problem.
Enjoy your night. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and leave me a comment on who your favorite reporter was.